Bonjour, my fellow Canadians. I'm Marty Sheep. You may remember me from such classic filmed entertainment as Apocalypse Now. And The West Wing.
Why don't we just pay the Iranians not to make nuclear weapons?
Why don't I just pay you to shut the hell up?
I've brought you here today to discuss a matter of great national import. As a puppet Canadian, I'm extremely concerned. We need to talk about Stephen. Stephen Harper wants you to be afraid. He wants you to believe that the second he leaves office, the Canadian economy is going to collapse, and terrorists will pour through our undefended borders to hide under your bed. Let me break this down. The economy is not a shaky Jenga tower. The fundamentals that made it strong enough to weather the global recession were put in place previously, and all Harper did was not mess them up. Even then, starting from a surplus, he ran 6 straight deficits and racked up $150 billion in additional debt. But still, Stephen wants you to trust him. He's the only one who can save us from economic collapse. Listen, my friends, the economy isn't Voldemort, and Stephen isn't Harry Potter. Stephen's also begun running ads, listing all the supposed costs to you of a liberal government. Most of it is true, sort of, but he leaves out all the policies that will give you money. That's like looking at your bank statement, but only reading the withdrawals column. Mon Dieu, we're doomed! Scared yet? How about those Muslim terrorists? Stephen thinks we should all freak out because 2 women wanted to wear this at their citizenship ceremony, after they've already had their identity confirmed by an official in private. Does that affect your day-to-day life in any way? Stephen thinks so. Statistically, you're more likely to be killed by a moose than a terrorist. But does Harper plan to revoke moose citizenship? No! How about setting up a snitch line to the RCMP for barbaric moose practices? No again, my friends! Oh, merci, monsieur. But Marty, you might be thinking of saying, voting for Stephen might save me a few bucks. Well, here's a list of everything else you get with a re-elected Harper government. You can hit pause and read it. I'll wait. Also, and I can't believe I even have to bring this up, but Duffy! 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 Sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little. It's only been a few weeks since Mike Duffy's trial was put on hiatus, and it's as though everyone's forgotten the sickening tale of misappropriation of funds, attempted blackmail, and $90,000 of hush money paid by Stephen's chief of staff. And let's not forget all the other stories of corruption, bullying, and general immoral behavior from Stephen and his friends. Plus, they rewrote our election laws to favor themselves, and conservative operatives have been found guilty on numerous occasions of committing electoral fraud. Finally, a word to my younger viewers. Stephen Harper knows you're not going to vote. He's counting on it. So, in conclusion, even if Stephen could save you a few dollars, which he probably won't, is that really worth it? Listen to your old pal, Marty Sheep. Don't be afraid. Don't be petty. Don't be Stephen's puppet.
A message from the Institute of Puppets and Stuffies for Canada. Not to be confused with the Alliance of Canadian Plushies and Furries, which is like, wow, so different.